Yeah, so it's working. Good. Hi, everybody. We're live. Just in the last second, eh? Good thing we gave that extra 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Stella's here.
I'm here.
Hello, Stella.
Hello, Mikey.
You gotta speak up. Everyone says I always talk too loud. The mic's closer to you.
Well, maybe you need to talk.
Germans are really known to be soft speakers.
No.
There we go. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Can you hear us? How's everything going in the there? How's it going?
You need to pull the comments over here again so I can see.
Oh, yeah. Stella, you got your glasses
blind.
here? I wonder if I can make comments bigger. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's perfect for me.
Okay, there we go. Good morning from Japan. Oh, my lordy. There we go. David Jones in there, another 6 minutes. That's how far we're behind. Awesome. So, yeah, Japan. How's it going, guys? You guys can hear us. Normally with the Yellowknife Internet, we are a few seconds delayed at the beginning, and then it keeps on going. Greetings from Florida. Holy smokes, someone in Florida. Happy birthday. There we go. Happy birthday, Stella.
Oh my god, thank you.
All good in Australia. Spaghetti's Don's in there. Hello, Spaghetti. Adam Clifford in Australia. What's up? All good. Pittsburgh. Sidney Crosby. Hey, bro. Morning from Arizona. Man, I wish Arizona would be nice right now. Actually, in fact, I was driving north. Did you see what temperature it was when you were driving here today? Of course, Stella and I took separate vehicles because that's the best for the environment. But
mine, I have an EcoBoost. Minus 25.
Well, mine's not neat. Mine's flex fuel.
Flex fuel.
Oh,
what's the difference between a flex fuel and an EcoBoost?
Well, EcoBoost is actually like a turbo, and flex fuel means you can burn really crappy methanol fuel.
Oh.
It's something that was big in the 2010s, back 10 years ago. Okay, so what was the question?
Arizona and then temperature.
No, yeah. What temperature? Did you see what temperature it was?
My car said minus 25.
My truck's at minus 23, which is Celsius, which would be hovering around, would that be about 10 degrees Fahrenheit? Probably around 0 degrees Fahrenheit, actually. So which is good. That is warm. It's very warm. Because we got down to minus 43. Because one thing you always see is people, like especially south of the Northwest Territories, they'll always add the wind chill as that's the temperature because that's kind of more sensational. So they're always like, it's minus 53, but it's really like minus 40 with a crazy, crazy wind. Because believe it or not, the weather actually in the Northwest Territories, or at least where we are, is pretty okay. Like it's like, it will maybe 3 or 4 degrees difference per day. Doesn't really get too windy. You don't really get that much moisture. It's actually fairly, nice. Predictable. But if you get down to like say Newfoundland or Winnipeg or those areas that get kind of cold too, but like Newfoundland, a lot of moisture in the air, a lot of wind. Winnipeg, a lot of wind on the prairies. So it can get quite crazy. That being said, we actually had minus 43. It might have hit minus 44, minus 45 in some areas, like depending. And then the wind chill was getting ridiculous. Like it was, high 50s, high minus 50s.
The summers are super nice though.
Yeah, but the summers aren't interesting. No,
they are, of course they are. You have the midnight sun and everything.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
Float planes and everything, for sure.
Oh, here's a really good question, Jed 747. Because if you guys seen, here, let me fix these comments. Let's stretch them out there. DC4 going to us. How about the P3? Yes, P3. Stella and I are going to be going to Sacramento in March for the firefighting conference. Did you know that?
I didn't know I was going.
Okay, now you know. Now you know you're going. So we're going to go. There's a big firefighting conference held by Tangent Link. They do it every year. One year it's in Europe, and 1 year it's in the States. And for the last few years, they kind of settled on Sacramento because that's the hometown of CAL FIRE. And CAL FIRE is kind of like the leader in firefighting technology and innovation in the world. not like Con Air and Colson are doing really good, and then there's like Neptune, and then Airspray. A lot of people making advances in the technology, but CAL FIRE is the organization that sometimes is the king. They use those Broncos too. I really love those Broncos.
Oh, they're cool.
Those Broncos are really cool. And so there's a firefighting conference every other year in Sacramento. I was there the last one in the 747. So if you guys followed me on Instagram and stuff, you've seen the 747 global tanker, they call it, which is really cool. So anyway, so the question is, Mikey, any word on the DC-4 going to Oz? How about the P3 and McClellan to Oz? So the DC-4 going to Oz, really I made that video to get the ball rolling. There has been companies, about 6 companies now, that have phoned us looking for assets, aerial assets, be it the DC-4, CL215, the Electra, or the P3, and even the 802s, but the 802s are not very practical to get down there, as it is a long way for a single-engine airplane. 215's a little bit difficult, but you can do the bladders. If you're an Ice Pilots viewer, you've seen us put bladders in them to go to Turkey, from Newfoundland to the Azores, which was the tough one. But DC-4 is no problem. Like, that's the one thing I really liked about the Australian episode was the comments. The comments section was very diverse. Normally, PlaneSaver episodes, the comments are kind of streamlined. Like, everybody's kind of like on the same track. They would, like, we're all kind of going the same way. But the Australian episode, there's really a divide. There's like people saying yes, yes, and then there's people saying no. And no one's really wrong, I would say, because there is pluses and benefits to everything. The DC-4, obviously the downside from the standpoint of, I guess, the word I'm trying to figure out is like from a media standpoint or for a public perception standpoint is the radial engines. But we used the DC-4 for 25 years. Never had a problem with the DC-4 as a firefighting aircraft. Very, very good aircraft. And when you take into account brand new airplanes, I won't mention them, but you can imagine that there's been millions and millions and millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars spent on R&D to get these modern aircraft firefighting, and they have to recoup those costs and make a profit. So we're talking $50,000, $60,000 an hour to operate these airplanes plus fuel. DC-4 goes out, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 plus fuel, which is a lot less. So there's benefits, added benefits. DC-4 is slower, of course, but if it doesn't matter how fast your airplane is, if you have a pilot that misses, you're kind of, it was all for nothing. Plus, like when you load retardant in DC-4s versus say like a 747, the cost of the retardant, if there was a problem, is an issue. But that being said, the P3 in California is operated by Airstrike. We're going to be learning more about that. So we wouldn't be taking it. It's our aircraft, but Airstrike would be taking it. So that's kind of the answer. That was about a 15-minute answer to that one. Do you understand?
I understand, yes.
You sure?
Yes.
What hat are you wearing?
What hat am I wearing? Everett's Air Cargo.
Where are they from?
Where are they from?
Are you speaking loud enough?
Do you want me to scream?
Probably. Can you guys hear us? Hello? Well, no, can you talk? You gotta talk. See, this is what everyone comes in and wants to be on the live stream. They just stare.
You just said that you talked for 15 minutes straight. Where was I gonna talk?
Somewhere. You're talking right now. You haven't... What do you think?
What do I think? I'm just reading what's going on here so I can say something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Yeah, what's going on? How's everybody's Sunday going on? Stella's birthday. The picture on the thumbnail. I don't know if you guys seen the thumbnail.
Yes.
Where was that?
That was in Zinsheim in Germany. There's two very, very nice, very, very amazing museums there in Zinsheim and in Speyer. Yes. It's a U-52 in the background. You see I think you call it corrugated iron skin. Very, very nice. Yeah, it was a very specific thing that Yankers liked to do back in the day. It's a very nice aircraft. I don't think there are any of them flying right now, but there may be in the future. Very, very nice, beautiful aircraft. And lots of others there too. I think you really like the fact that in those museums you can bring your kids and basically they turn all these airplanes into playgrounds with sites and stuff. Very, very, very good museum.
No, see, Blimp Commander sending a question. Did you take Stella for a birthday dinner? No, Spaghetti made spaghetti. That's funny. You made spaghetti. Spaghetti made. And spaghetti's on the screen.
Yes.
So you made spaghetti and spaghetti's on the screen.
Yes.
And yeah, that's very good. Yeah. Oh, what did you get Stella for her birthday? You got your picture?
I don't have. Do you have? Where's my phone?
You gotta go find your phone. So we gotta find phone. Hey, David Jones saying hit the like button. Quick Draw saying DR1. Yes, Stella and Chucky were supposed to be working on the DR1 today, but we had a pop-up charter and just craziness. If you can imagine, if you've been watching the episodes, you can see how crazy everything's been going on. But Stella and Chucky should be... Well, Chucky's got to fly tomorrow, too. Fridge, I said. Fridge. We'll figure it out.
I can show it on your screen.
Oh, you texted to me? Okay. Okay, now I got to...
You just got to click on the thing there. Just leave it like that, and then you click on this.
Well, no, I got it. I get... Here, I got to... Why is this being so weird?
I don't know.
Save. Okay. Okay, so this is dead air. You got to talk here.
What do you want me to say?
Why are you on your phone?
Because I sent you that.
Okay.
You go to Oshkosh this year.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Hello from Anchorage, Alaska.
Hello, Anchorage, Alaska. This is Everett's Air Cargo in Alaska.
What airplanes do they fly, Stella?
They have DC-6, C-46. What else do they have? They have a what was the other one there? The Pilatus PC-12, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's going. Item received. Oh, what are we doing here? No, that's not it. Okay. So, see, normal when you get high up in live streams and podcasts, you have somebody off-site doing all the work.
You have everything ready.
Have everything ready too. Bang! So that's what I made Stella. You can kind of see there. Happy birthday, Stella, and there's me on the left, and Stella's the one in the middle with the yellow hair.
Yellow hair.
Yeah, and the red dress, and then there's Stuka, and then the cat Jasper. There we go. So that's I made that specifically for Stella.
Thank you.
And you liked it? It's pretty good?
Yes. You want to tell
that's one of a kind, too. You know that, eh?
I know. You want to tell the story about the cat?
What about... Oh, that... Yeah. Oh, we got a super chat here. One sec here. Super chat from Happy Birthday... How do you say that name? Adel?
Adler Samuelson.
Happy birthday, Stella. And theoretically, would it be feasible to exchange the radials on the DC-4, for instance, of a PT-6A? Yes, totally doable. Money. You need Tesla money, as you can imagine. You can actually just take the whole setup that's on the Basler PT-67 and theoretically just put it on the DC-4 and change the fuel system. Very easy, but money. And the Electra already does that. So you would have to compete with yourself. Then you would have to find buyers, make the aircraft, go in the debt, hopefully sell airplanes around the world, and in maybe 10 years make money. But that's kind of like the thing. If you look at how Basler is finally now kicking butt and making money, it took them a while. It took them since the 90s. So, yes, everything's possible. But I think a lot of people don't realize how small Buffalo is, because you need to spend tens and tens of millions of dollars to do it. Just the engines alone. $4 million for test engines. Just the engines. Let alone all that stuff. Wow, the best German pronunciation. There you go. But you can say squirrel now.
No, I still can't.
Well, try it.
No, you say penalty.
I can't. Penalty. Oh, did I miss the super chat here? Oh, did I miss it? Oh, Jed, there we go. Jed, where are you? There we go. 747. Add a few days to your SAC trip. Before and visit, you can get Stella tickets to Alaska, see SAC in Seattle, to visit Museum Boeing and our... Yeah, for sure. Like, that would probably be around the good time, but we'll see. Thanks for the super chat, but we'll probably be running...
Around like always.
Oh, man, it's always so super nuts. But we'll see. Everything's in.
Don't forget, you need to go to the Mexican restaurant.
Yes. Yeah. That's an ongoing joke. It's an inside joke. I've been to Sacramento probably 7 or 8 times now, especially with the firefighting conference. Oh, you got hit by the drawer. And there's a Mexican restaurant right by the airport. Very good Mexican restaurant. But it's the only place I've ever gone for lunch there out of 7 days, probably 14 lunches, and every single time, it's my father going, hey, usually we take someone for lunch, right? Usually somebody that's around or whatever, and no one's like, oh, we should go to the Mexican restaurant, or oh, we should, you know what's really good, that Mexican restaurant. And it's like, he doesn't know he's doing it, and I'm like, every single time we've gone to this Mexican restaurant, it's very, very good.
Well, it's good if he
and he doesn't know what anything means on the board. He just knows by price. So if it's $5, it's probably not enough to eat, but if you're around the $15, $16, then it's going to be a lot of food, right? So he orders on price because he doesn't know quesadilla or taco or burrito or any of these things. You don't have that much in Yellowknife, so he'll go like, oh, I'll have that. That's whatever's $16. I'll have that, and he'll order by the price, and he always loves it, which is funny.
That's good though. It's good if he found his place.
So and like I tested this theory too, where we would go to Sacramento, and we'd sit there, and it'd be lunch. It'd be like 11:15. And then I'll be like, I guarantee we're going to that Mexican restaurant. So anyway, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, there we go. What, anything going on? So what we're going to do for the next episode, we're going to get back to Foxmoth and DR1 stuff. Because this month's just been nuts, man. You can imagine... Even if you were lucky enough to see the missing episode that went missing, we're not allowed to talk about it. You can see that we had one quite the thing. Like we were at work at like 7:30, and then what time we get home? Like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Never happened. Anyway, so last week was crazy. We still got those 2 episodes out though, which was good for you, or us, and you guys. Happy birthday, Stella.
Thank you.
Is it called Law?
Oh my God!
Is it called Los Sacros?
What?
Is it called? Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, actually, there was one barbecue place that was because the area around Sacramento, where the airport is used to be a military base, and it's kind of I guess I'd say kind of going through hard times. I guess at the time because I guess it was flourishing, and the military base shut down. So there's actually not that many options. So it's not like there's like a bazillion places. But anyway, talking too much about the Mexican food restaurant. Where is William and Benjamin? Usually William shows up. Benjamin usually just working. No one's working today.
Yeah, it's a weird Sunday.
Yeah, everything's going pretty good.
Jasper's here though, the cat. He's around. He's just gotta show up.
The episode that didn't exist is awesome. I'm working on trying to get it back on, folks. We'll get it back on. Yeah, it was just an honor system too. Like I wasn't forced to take it down. It was just people were getting in trouble, and he still's hitting me and pinching me. Well, you know what this means?
Is that happy birthday in French?
Probably.
Yeah. You don't even know it. Oh my God.
It means happy anniversary, I think. But,
yeah, it says bon is good and anniversaire, or however you say this, anniversary, right?
Mm-hmm. So. Can you tell us about the stories on the Challengers, Mopars, and how and
we see now and then?
Oh yeah, no, there's cars everywhere, and again, nothing makes sense. Like the one thing that makes sense is that nothing makes sense. So yes, I have a '73 Challenger that's here.
Where is it?
It's in the back, I think.
No, where is it? No.
No, it's moved. Rod moved it. Yeah, it's actually moved somewhere. I don't know. They put it somewhere.
You have the CUDA here.
Yeah, that's the Challenger.
Oh, that's the same thing.
Barracuda. What am I calling a Challenger? Yeah, sorry, it's a Barracuda.
Have a CUDA. Yeah, the yellow.
Why am I calling it a Challenger?
The CUDA is here, and nothing else.
Yeah, it's a '73 Barracuda.
Yeah.
And I got '71 Camaro. But that was really the only.
Good morning.
Bonafetta. There we go. Look, the dog.
Looks like Stux.
There we go.
Like a brown Stux.
Oh, super chat. What is the name of the place? Are we talking about Are we? Hey, Jed, thank you for the super chat. Are we talking about the Mexican restaurant? I don't know. If you've
been there so many times you don't know the name.
No, if someone goes on Google Earth and you go McClellan Air Force Base Mexican food restaurant, it's literally like down the street, turn right, and it's like 3 or 4 minutes on the street.
My God.
Just on the other side of the freeway.
Wonder if that's water in Mikey's glass.
Love to stay in chat, but I'm getting the stink eye from Miss Spaghetti down. Bye from Mexico. Well, Spaghetti, have fun in Mexico.
Greetings to Tammy. What is your favorite car, Mikey?
One that starts. Anything that starts, or really sometimes. 1976 Shelby 1976 Shelby Gt500, specifically the Eleanor car from Gone in 60 Seconds.
1967, not 76.
What did I say?
76.
67, I don't know.
I don't even know anymore.
1967,
it's
fastback.
67.
With a 390 manual
$2 million car.
T5 transmission, Ford 9-inch rear end.
Ooh.
With the Detroit locker.
Ooh. What color?
It's gray.
It's gray?
Okay. Bloom Commander, you can't swing it. That's true. Actually, I wouldn't know that because I've only gone to the one Mexican food restaurant. If you guys see in the chat too, we got Buffalo Tukes. Not the Buffalo Tukes, the PlaneSaver Tukes on the super chat. Thank you to Teespring to getting that all set up. So if you want an embroidered PlaneSavers toque, it's in the chat. Check that out. Also, because it actually wasn't approved for YouTube, the Corporate Safe Zone shirt, which is spelled correctly, by the way, on the shirt, is also in the store. So check that out. I'm going to be taking that off pretty soon, so I don't get in trouble. But what's up? Hey, Mikey, greetings from Copa Flight 59, Cornwall, Ontario. Hello, Copa, the Canadian Owners Pilots Association. Mickey, you going to need any help with in Winnipeg with 215s? Yes, we will be when it warms up. But that will be Jay. We'll probably go down there and film it and stuff. But
Jay has a Volkswagen now too.
Yeah, did you see Jay's video at the Volkswagen? Very good. Number one, good question here. Stella, you can answer this one.
How do you guys put up with the cold weather? How do we put up with it? I don't know, we stay warm. Right, dress up right. Make sure if your furnace quits, you throw some wood in the stove and keep your cars plugged.
Wooden stove? We don't have a wood stove. We do have a wood stove. We don't use it.
We always use the wood stove when the furnace quits.
Oh, when the furnace quits, yeah, but
that's what I said.
Once a year, maybe.
Happens quite a few times, actually.
Yeah, but it's not like we're all rustic, like, oh, we gotta go chop wood or anything.
No, but in the middle of the night when your furnace quits, it's minus 45, you want to fire up your stove.
Yeah, when a polar bear makes a hole in your igloo, you gotta,
yeah.
Which does happen, actually, be up in Cambridge. That's not as crazy as it sounds. Shout out to all my friends up in Cambridge Bay. But not in Yellowknife. There we go. My first car was a 66 Mustang. My father bought my mom a 66 Mustang, a maroon one, way back in the day. I think it was like $3,500. He's still complaining about it. So, watching you guys up north working on planes outside way below zero reminds me of my 3 years I spent in the Antarctic at Willie Field. Yeah, Antarctic is some amazing stuff. There's like some whatchamacallit there, buried airplanes. They got a Connie or Super Connie down there, and there's a DC-6.
You gotta go save that.
Yeah, no, there's no way. It's basically stuck there forever.
Connie is one of the
that would be like, oh my god, to even get all the freight and everything down there, oh man, it would be like $2-3 million just to get the stuff there. Where we are here? You guys have the coldest winter. Here in Norway, it's the warmest. Even the grass is growing in Norway. That's Norway, Sweden, Finland. So you guys are even the north one. I always remember the order because in school it was non-sufficient funds. Like when you bounce a check. That's why I always remember Norway, Sweden, Finland. So use that, folks.
Where's Denmark?
It's underneath. That's where Legoland is. Come on, I've been there.
mark.
What's that? What's happening, guys? Yeah. 200 likes, 584 people watching from all around the world. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys doing good. Just chilling out, actually. Hopefully my Uncle Toby in High Prairie, my dad, or my mom's brother. I don't think. Oh, look at this!
What?
Look at this! Hi, Mikey. I'm watching you on YouTube down here. It's hot. I'm working on the DC-4. Uncle Ronnie.
Uncle Ronnie.
Uncle Ronnie. What is Uncle Ronnie doing in Florida working on the DC-4? Ronnie, you must be with Cliff. Did Cliff show you how to use the internet? Is that what's going on? Cliff must be there. So anyway, hello, Uncle Ronnie.
Hi,
Uncle Ronnie is in Starkfield. I think it's called Starkfield. There you go. So he's getting DC-4s ready. So a DC-4 that we have in Florida. The funny quick thing is, when I was getting the footage from Night Fright, remember Night Fright was the Coventry C-47, the one that's going to be the best in the world. I hate to say it, but it's probably going to be nicer than That's All Brother. I know that might be a little bit controversial. That's All Brother is probably the best C-47 in the world because of the history. But I think the boys at Night Fright are doing such an amazing job. It might make a run for its money as the best C-47 restoration in the world. But they actually got that airplane at the same place that Uncle Ronnie's at right now, getting that stuff. Do not freeze. There we go. So anyway, hi Uncle Greg Norberg, hi Uncle Ronnie. There we go. Hi Uncle Ronnie. There we go. Actually, I'll see. Do I have it? I don't know if I have it on here. We'll see if I can throw the video up of. Oh man, where would it be? Where would it be? I don't got that much good organization on my thing.
What are you looking for?
The video of Uncle Ronnie with BAJ. Where in the heck would it be?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it's in my pocket.
In your pocket?
Actually, I think it's in my pocket. It is. It's in my. Oh, but I can't put it in without. Nah. Jeez, I was gonna show some videos of Uncle Ronnie. Lucky Uncle Ronnie. I can't because the mic is set up with my high-speed USB port. Anyway, plus it'd probably slow everything down. What's going on? Yeah, I could put it in there, but it would slow everything down. DTD is the best to me. Yes, DTD is amazing. Of course, we all love DTD. But from a restoration standpoint, That's All Brother. What other ones are done really well? You got the
Turkish Delight is really well done. The former Swiss one.
How long ago though?
No, just the condition. The condition is really.
Well, no, for restoration. Like Tabitha May there.
That's All Brother is pretty good. Tabitha May is good. Night Fright. What else? Oh, they're doing. Actually, you know what they're doing? They're doing they do a French. I don't know. Some French association is taking. I think in France somewhere an old C-47 right now. It's painted as spooky gunship. It's not a gunship, but it's just painted like that. And they're taking it apart right now, and they're restoring it, and they want to use it to drop paratroopers. Something like that. I saw that on Facebook, and then I think old number 30 is pretty good too. Missing an engine right now is pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's Miss Montana.
Montana for sure.
But Miss Montana wasn't really a full overhaul.
They did a lot.
They did a lot, yeah. But I'm talking like extreme, like Beach City Baby, a little bit. That's not really.
C-53, isn't it?
Yeah. But like, man, just the amount of work that's going through that stuff was.
I think there's nuts. A team working on Lulu Bell too, and maybe Lady Luck. Like there's several on restoration right now.
It's safe to say like DTD was like the least kind of restored.
Think of all the ones in the Aviodrome in Holland, the DC-2 and the St. Martin Air Service ones. They're all really well done.
That's good. So anyway, I'm excited to see Night Fright. It's been a while. They've been working on it for a while, so
yeah.
Hopefully everything goes good there. This is funny. I'm drinking water from the same beer glass as Mikey. Look at this. William bought me this one for Christmas.
La Cage.
La Cage. This was the sports bar in Montreal or in Saint Hubert. that we were always going to. My favorite sports bar in Montreal. Like if you were to, in English, it just says Le Cage Aux Sports. Actually, you can't see the Aux, but like on the thing it says Le Cage AUX Sports. So in English, you'd say Le Cage Aux Sports. But when you say it with the French accent, it's Le Casual Spa. Like, I'm not saying it perfectly, but that's the way I kind of heard it. So when Pierre was like, hey, Mike, you want to go to a casual spa? I'm like, that was like, I don't know what that means. Like, that sounds very weird.
He wants to go to spa with you?
Yeah, but it's spa was sports, and casual was cage.
It says, good morning, Mikey and Stella from Melbourne, Australia. I love Jasper. Where is he? I better go look for him.
Yeah, you can go look for him.
Jasper!
Right? Yeah, that's we got Jed found the Mexican restaurant, the famous PlaneSavers Mexican restaurant. So when we're down there, definitely we'll do it. So when Stella and I go down to Sacramento, it probably won't be like a PlaneSavers episode, but we'll be like do like a travel vlog of going out, because the interesting stuff is the aviation stuff that's related to firefighting. Especially, I want to see some of the drone technology that's coming out, which is going to be very cool. But then we'll make a fun little Casey Neistat kind of style vlog with that, which would be good. Hopefully very entertaining for you guys, and learn more about firefighting, because firefighting, believe it or not, is the most economical way to save aircraft. That's one heck of a segue. Okay, so look at any aircraft that's at the end of its life cycle. BA-146, 737-300, DC-10, Bronco, DC-4, Electra, P-3. These aircraft are amazing aircraft, but they're at the end of their life cycle. Where are they being used for? Firefighting. B-25s, A-26s. A lot of these major aircraft's last kick at the cat. In a commercial standpoint, I'm not talking about Warbirds, but from a way to earn money that isn't based on what they are, is firefighting. So firefighting actually is probably the number one way to save airplanes. 747. Look at that, 747 air tanker. These aircraft were going to be going to the scrapyard. No, they got repurposed. So I think firefighting is probably the best way to save airplanes from a commercial standpoint. Anyway.
He didn't come.
He didn't come?
No.
Cliff? I think that's Cliff. Cliff. Oh, we got a picture in the back here. So, hello, Mike. Hello, morning, Mikey and Stella. Morning. If he's saying good morning, you know where he is? Australia. Yeah. Stella was giving me trouble for watching Casey Neistat this morning.
No. Yeah. You watched like 12 episodes.
Well, YouTube is the blame because of the algorithm. I watch 1 or 2 episodes. I love his shooting style and his way that he makes crafts and stuff instead of using very similar to what I'm doing. I would say definitely that he was an inspiration. But anyway, so I love the way that he puts stuff together and how he edits, and he edits a very a cool way. So anyway, so I was watching it, so I was like, what do you say? Are you in love with that guy or something?
Well, you are.
These videos are like from 4 years ago. I haven't even seen them. I used to watch like one Casey Neistat video maybe a month, and then YouTube decided I should watch them all. So what's my thing? Oh yeah, big congrats. Flight Chops got his instrument rating. Congrats to Flight Chops. Why did that thing get really small? But yeah, congrats to Flight Chops. Yeah, he's doing really well. So actually, he just texted me something. I haven't seen you. Man, what am I doing with these? David Jones, you wrecked the comments here. What's going on? Oh, there you're big now. And then like that. And then like that. How about that? That's about good. Thank you, David. There we go. Hey, Mikey. Almost never watch live feeds, but enjoying a few minutes of this. Well, thank you for coming in. Live feeds are a little bit difficult because I think the key to live feed is to make a connection. Yeah, so once you make, we got a super chat. Once, like, let me say, live feeds is not so much about, I guess, entertainment, is the fact that you guys can see us unedited, and then answering your questions, that kind of stuff. So it is so different from what's normal. Normally, I lose subscribers on live feeds, believe it or not. So like, say like a good video, I get like 100 subscribers extra. Live feed, I could lose 40 or 50 because, you know, some people don't like it. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It really helps out. Adam Jacobs, Super Chat. If the DC4 goes to OS, maybe you'll see its younger big brother, the DC10, that I said to work on. I spent 2016, 2017 summer in Oswald. That's awesome. DC10, amazing. Like I was saying before, where in the world can a DC10 make money? Maybe hauling freight, maybe some passengers. I don't know if there's any passengers on DC10. Think so? But firefighting. It's
DC10 was big.
No, right now. Right now.
Oh no. It's just right MD11 is that the longer one, I think.
Yeah. But like that's what I'm saying is like firefighting is the number one way to save airplanes.
Greetings from the Aviodrome DC2 in Lelystad, the Netherlands.
Greetings. Hey Mikey and Stella. Look, you got the Stella. Where am I? Right there. The Stella T-shirt.
When I like to hang out in hamburger doors, it's just the case.
Oh, GoPros. Yeah, we got some old GoPros coming in. Some older GoPros, I think some 3. So thank you, Gerard. Thank you so much. Love your thing there. Our Swedish buddy. Super Chat. What about give us the story on Buffalo and all the planes?
It wasn't just planes. There was helicopters.
Oh, yeah. That's a long story.
That's a long story.
Started in 1970 with my father and 3 other guys. By about a year later, it was just my father. I think it was Freddie Kieber. And then they operated a couple of years. My father bought him out. And then, so he, just started working. And then he got a DC-3. And then I was born. And then
I was born.
PlaneSavers. That's it. That's pretty much how
and then I was born, and then there was PlaneSavers.
DC-10 in the Netherlands is a fuel carrier. There you go. I did not know that.
You know what? There's I think 3 L1011s, the equivalent from Lockheed to the Douglas DC-10, sitting in the UK, which they're I think working on too. So they might just use them for something else, like you said.
T Brown, can you tell me if you auction off the RCMD or I think the D-Day coin collection? No, it's actually right here. I have it right here. It's right there.
This?
Yeah.
Not this.
Not this. So I still have the D-Day coin collection.
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah. I think that's the one right there.
This is the one?
Yeah. So I still have it here. Yeah, so everything's going to come up. I got a lot of stuff, a lot of little stuff that's came in, and I'm keeping it all in. We're going to be doing big fundraisers and all that fun stuff. Yeah. There we go. Father's Day. When is Father's Day?
I don't know.
Yeah, Stella and I don't really travel that much right now because we've been so busy. I've been doing basically the charters, all the charter work at Buffalo, and with help, of course, of Mike Dunn and my nephew Kenny and Christine. Yeah, and Stella's been busy in the store and doing everything like that. So we don't, 2019, well, actually, I shouldn't say we didn't travel much. We lived in Montreal for 4 months there, but I shouldn't say we're at Montreal. Anyway, what's going on here? A lot of this question right here, I don't know what this means. I've seen this pop up 3 or 4 times. I have no clue.
I don't either.
Jerome Murrow, is that DC-10X Finnair? Oh, that's a question within the question.
I don't know.
What's going on? Johnny Buffalo into house.
Joe needed a PlaneSaver, so he grew one. What?
Yeah. What up? What's up? So, Sal, anything else to add?
I don't know. Aren't there? Oh yeah, you know what? At the Pima Air and Space Museum, there's a DC-10, that flying hospital. Remember that?
Is that a DC-10?
That was a DC-10.
Yeah, but sure. It was done.
Nothing's ever done.
Oh yeah.
You should know that.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, real life, yes, stuff is done. It's true. It's true.
Everything that dies someday comes back.
Not really. No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Norwegian C-130 was in the desert in U.S. for years now. Sold. Yeah. So exactly. Coulson doing an amazing job. I can't say anything but positivity for the Coulson group. Those guys are kicking butt. Mikey, here is a picture of you at the firefighting convention.
Yeah, I saw that before. Yeah.
There was like an interview too on YouTube. They interviewed me. God knows what I said. Sometimes I don't know what I say. Sometimes.
Yeah.
There we go. So Buffalo Airways Virtual. If you Google it, if you guys are flight sim guys, Buffalo Airways Virtual. These guys have been amazing. They've been doing it for over 10 years now, probably a lot longer than 10 years. So if you guys want to fly DC-4s Australia and see logistically how it would work and get virtual Avgas somewhere, maybe Fiji, that would be awesome. So head over to BuffaloAirwaysVirtual.com and learn how to do that. And join up, download all the airplanes, and get it going. Very big popular question, any progress in the DR1? Not so much. But there is. Actually, I'm lying. I will be making an engine announcement in the next video. So if you've watched this live stream for the last 41 minutes and 36 seconds, yeah. So I'll be giving you guys information on the engine and all that stuff. So there's actually a lot of stuff that's going on off-site right now that is about the engine. So I'm excited about that. Wood and stuff like that, you know, it's pain, but... Man, that's a weird thing about being so busy, is that, you kind of like, oh yeah, no, we're working. We got a lot of stuff going on. South Carolina, right on. What's going on? Oh, what's that? It's like is that like a old NASCAR there on the thumbnail? That's a Challenger something. Kyle Petty. Is that a Kyle Petty NASCAR? Which would be a Challenger. So can you hand me some water? Let me know, please. Greg, let me know. What is that on there? Is that a Kyle Petty car?
Hold it.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Right to the rim. Right to the rim.
No.
Still, people like extreme stuff on the internet. No, put it right to the rim. Put it. You're not going to do it. Oh my God. We could have got so many views. You know how extreme that would be if the water was right to the top?
You always do that to me, but I don't do that to you.
Yeah, because you're sensible.
There, Orbis flying X5X DC-10 as a flying eye hospital. That's the one I meant, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one. Richard Petty. There we go. I said Kyle Petty. Sorry, I was wrong. It's been a long time since I watched NASCAR. But yeah, Richard Petty. I knew it was a Petty. So I need a little bit of bonus points on that. Richard Petty. Al, do you guys ever think how far you came in a year? Yeah, it's crazy. It's only been a year. That's amazing. When people are always like, you guys don't work hard enough. Why don't you work harder, Stella?
You never work hard enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's going on? What will be the next, the Fox Maw?
Unpredictable. Really. You never know.
Norseman. He's always a Norseman. He's always trying to buy Norsemen. Not like flying ones, but...
Oh, he's got one beautiful flying one. I love that airplane. It's beautiful.
There we go. Greetings from Virginia. 604 people watching. Hello. One downvote. Oh. Oh.
No, starts crying.
Is summer wages dead and lost to the bush forever?
Well, first of all, summer wages is not dead, and second, summer wages is not in the bush. I just gotta say it like that. Summer wages is PNR, and summer wages is together with DTD in a beautiful, warm, and comfortable hangar in Red Deer.
Yeah. But Uncle Ronnie's in Florida. Uncle Ronnie's in Florida. Ronnie, are you still watching?
Just gotta say, PNR is most likely one of Joe's favorites.
Uncle Ronnie puts, no, I'm on my iPad and I eat lots of Mexican food here. I love it. So thanks, Ronnie. Morning from Australia. Hello from Ohio. Well, that's a cool little thumbnail. What's that? What is that? Is that like an ultralight or something? Here I'm looking on the video. I'm like, there's my eye. I'm like, whoa, what is that? Looks like some sort of glider or ultralight or something. That looks pretty good. There we go. I have to get back to watching the game. Have a great day. Keep strolling down. Everyone's always... I don't watch that much football.
Football or soccer?
No, actual football. Summer Wages, good song.
That's what she's named after.
So? 605 people watching. 344 likes.
Yeah, you can't stop now. You gotta talk about something.
Talk about what? We're not done? I'm not
done. You still have coffee.
Oh, it's room temperature. Greens from Michigan. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Look at that thumbnail, folks.
See the invasion stripes in the back there?
Yeah, look at that. We got a PlaneSavers hat and the invasion stripes from Oshkosh. I recognize the grass because that's the only time we've ever been on grass.
That's right.
Oh, Spaghetti.
He's back.
Spaghetti,
you back.
He's in Mexico. I mean, he's been putting some pictures of Spaghetti in Mexico. Yeah, you're back.
He's probably eating spaghetti in Mexico right now.
Probably. Oh, look, I'm so... Oh, what am I doing?
Far behind. What are
Spaghetti's
you doing?
not back. What am I doing?
You went all the way to the top.
Oh, I was...
Yeah.
Oh, we got a super chat here.
Mikey, longtime fan, love what you do. I have 2 things for you. They're coming your way soon. I'm waiting for one for your dad. It's coming from Sweden, and I have second one already for you. Hope you like it.
Well, thank you, Eric. That's very awesome. Yeah, yeah. No, thank you, Eric. Very good. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, look. No, here, there's more. There's more. There's more in that thing. Let's see what it says. It goes, hope you like it. But
no, that's it.
No, is this a different one?
No, it's the same one. It says the exact same
thing. There we go. There. Sorry, Eric.
What are you drinking there? Like...
Johnny Duck. There we go. I love you got the best thumbnail, man. Buffalo Johnny, PlaneSavers fan. I love it. Thank you very much. You guys are amazing. Wow, you drink lots.
What is Summer Wages? Summer Wages is an old song, and Summer Wages is our Douglas DC-3 CGPNR.
Yeah, Summer by Ian Tyson. So the story about Summer Wages on PNR, which is point of no return, is that my father spent all his money on PNR and Summer Wages because my father he used to fly bird dogs and have bird dog aircraft for the summer with the B-25s and Cansos, which is a fun little tidbit, in Wood Buffalo National Park, Buffalo Airways. Anyway, so he spent all his summer money because you'd make no money in the winter on the DC-3. So he called it Summer Wages based on the Ian Tyson song about people in the logging industry that get all their summer money. They go to Vancouver with slippery city shoes and blow all their money gambling and on hookers. So there we go. Very family friendly. Another Johnny.
You could have said that more family friendly.
Hookers. Johnny, no. Ice Pots has stopped filming at 2014 was the last time. June 6, 2014 was the last episode. Funny enough, nothing ever changes. So you can probably watch Ice Pilots in 10 years from now, and it's pretty much the same. Maybe the people are different, but...
Well, you got a beard now.
Yeah, but... New Zealand. Stuart. Calling from New Zealand. 11 o'clock, Monday morning. Man, so it's it's almost lunchtime in New Zealand. Here it is. David Jones. Do you know the person is in my thumbnail? Very interesting. If I were to make an educated guess, I would say Kelly Johnson, but it's not Kelly Johnson. But if this was, you know, if you had to make a guess, I'd say Kelly Johnson.
I'm extremely bad at faces.
Is it Douglas? Don Douglas? Might be Don Douglas.
I have no idea.
Let me know, David Jones. Who's in your thumbnail? Frankie, Icepot's still on the Weather Channel. Yes, Frankie, Icepot's still on the Weather Channel, which is funny enough because I still do interviews on the Weather Channel through Skype, and they put me on TV, and I have to remember what I did. And they're like, "Oh, how was it?" Like I have to talk about it like it was yesterday. Wrong. Is it Don Douglas? Anyway, super chat. Here's the urgency you need to talk to at Ariel. Yes. So thank you everybody for sending me the. Look at that thumbnail. I'm having more fun looking at the thumbnails. Look at that thing. What is that thing? Anyway, yes. So we're working on talking to Australia. The key is Buffalo Airways really can't do anything. We have to go through a company in Australia. You know what I just thought? What is one of your favorite shows to watch on YouTube?
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shark Tank Australia.
That's right, I watched that.
Shark Tank, maybe.
How weird it is, but we watch it together.
We should go to Shark Tank Australia. Imagine that. Shark Tank Australia, wouldn't that be fun? We go pitch our idea. Man, if anybody from Shark Tank Australia is watching, please send me an email. We'll go down there. That'd be awesome. I would love to do that. I'd like $15 for 37.6% of the company. And they're like, that valuation is so crazy.
Why is that one so much more dramatic than the other countries?
I don't know. We talked about this on the live stream before. I don't know what it is about Shark Tank Australia, but it is freaking good. All the Americans, Shark Tank with Kevin, the two Canadians, there's two Canadians on there. But anyway, Americans watch Shark Tank America, Dragon's Den Canada, Dragon's Den UK, Shark Tank Australia. Shark Tank Australia is way better. I don't know why. Super chat, Gerard. Thank you. It even makes it red. Like when there's a normal, it's like blue, but then it's just like, boom, red one. I don't know, you guys can't see it red, but thank you.
Stella likes watching SpongeBob. I did when I was little, actually. I'm that generation, yes.
Where did he live?
He lived in a pineapple.
Where?
Yeah. Under the sea, Bikini Bottom.
Was there any airplanes ever in SpongeBob?
There was probably.
Probably?
Most likely.
Oh, here, I got a question. 611 people watching. Teddy Ruxpin, the cartoon from the 80s and early 90s that I watched. What was the species, I guess it was a species, or bad guys that flew the airplanes? What were they called? Teddy Ruxpin, bad guys that flew airplanes. What were they called?
I don't know.
I don't know why I know it. I know it. I knew it like that. Of course, it's my question. Of course I should know it.
What's the yellow airplane called in Baloo and his crew there?
Oh.
Looks
on Tailspin.
Tailspin. Looks like a 215.
The goose or something like that? I can't remember.
The wild goose?
Alright, did anybody get that? We got Love the Everett's hat. Okay, did anybody,
Love the Everett's hat. It is really nice and it's warm. It's got safety stripes, everything.
Oh, Burns Wallace. You know who Burns Wallace is?
I don't.
The dam buster. The guy figured out how to dam bust. There we go.
That was Planes and SpongeBob.
Does anybody know the Teddy Ruxpin thing?
Does anybody know the name of the airplane in Baloo and his crew, Tailspin?
I used to know it. This is one I get lots of it. The 46, that's for sale. A long story about that one. Colombia. There we go.
Bolivia?
Yeah. Sometimes they say it's in Mexico. It's not
Sometimes I think it's in Mexico.
Sometimes they say it's in Mexico. It's not certified in Canada. So it's not worth to us the evaluation that it's at. Anyway. How long still being in Canada? Too long. Is that the answer? What's the answer? It's been not impressed. Oh, we got a blimp commander.
I remember Tailspin.
The Sea Duck? No, I don't know if it was the Sea Duck on that.
Was it Sea Duck? What that? It looks like $2.15.
Holy smokes, Bump Commander! There we go, $50. Thank you. Maybe after Google takes their cut, you can buy some donuts with his leftover. Thank you, Bump Commander. It's very good. Thank you. We got another super chat here, 99 cents from I don't know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is it called the Sea Duck?
It says it right here. 20-year-old modified Conwing L-16, a fictitious aircraft built after the Fairchild C-82 transport, named the Sea Duck.
Really?
Yeah.
Sea Duck.
Sea Duck.
Okay. But no one got my Teddy Ruxpin question. No one's even Googled it. I don't think.
Sea Duck.
Sean Bond says he knows Grubby.
I wonder what it was named in German.
There we go. Sean Bond, what's in your thumbnail? We got. Can anybody tell me what's in Jack Armstrong's ID? That is a helicopter. Probably some sort of Jet Ranger.
You know what's really weird? So in Tailspin...
There we go. Randy, thank you. The Gatangs. They were a little awesome. I love those things. Anyway, go ahead.
So in the English version of Baloo and his crew there, Tailspin...
You mean the correct version?
It's the Sea Duck.
Mm-hmm.
In German, if you translate it, it's Sea Goose.
Really?
It's a different animal.
Not a swain?
It's not a swain, no. You can tell that story about the swains.
We'll save the swain story for another time.
For another time. The swains.
The swain stories.
The sea swains.
So next live stream, remind me the swains. But so it's going to be up to you guys. You guys on the next live stream ask me about the swains.
The swains. All the swains.
Eurocopter. Katangs on. There we go. Katangs. They were awesome. I'm gonna find a picture of the. Like no one cares, but I'm gonna still find a picture of the Katangs to show you guys. The Katangs. Oh, that's.
This?
I don't know.
This thing?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, but we gotta show the airplane or their little. Those guys are bad. I hope they. Oh, badass. Hopefully they make. Why can't I see them? Maybe it's all in my head.
I don't see them with an airplane. Mikey?
Yeah, they had airplanes. Hopefully they did.
This one?
No, that's the airship.
That's the airship. Maybe you made it up in your head.
Oh my god, am I going crazy?
Yeah.
I'm like, Stella, you gotta talk because I'm Googling.
I'm Googling too. What do you want me to say?
Anything, say anything.
Okay, let me see.
So I know you can't see them because I'm still. So you guys say something.
I'm just reading the comments here. What about the airship too? Yeah, the airship. I just saw the airship from those guys. German names on things are never correct, like Leberkäse. Yeah, that's right. Usually they're either the exact description of what it is or, yeah, the furthest away you can possibly think. Hey Mickey from Melbourne, Australia. What are we talking about? We're talking about I think cartoon, which I don't know, which is called.
I'm going crazy. I don't know why. It's not on there. They had little flying
Mikey,
machines. Anyway, I'll move on.
He's asking about what we're talking about.
We'll move on.
Still, are you ever going to learn to fly? You never know.
Just because, no other reason.
What?
That's the name.
Oh, I didn't see that. It's like, what did you say? Hi.
Schroeder. Schroeder, want to say hi to everybody?
Absolutely.
Jeff Schroeder, the highest time C-46 pilot in history will ever be. Any other C-46 questions? You know what? One question I get all the time is that the C-46 that's always for sale, the one that has all the passenger seats.
In Bolivia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know about it? And what do you know about it?
Well, I don't know too much about it, other than it was the president's of Bolivia's personal airplane. And it's got leather interior. It's supposed to be really posh. That's all I really know about it. So
it's been for sale for a long time.
Yes, about 20 years or 15 years. It's got to be. Yeah.
What's the main reason that we wouldn't buy it?
I think it was really expensive, like $450,000. I don't know what this current price is.
And all the mods on it.
Yes, and it's got leather interior and all that. And you can't fly passengers within Canada with a 46. So, but it'd be a nice airplane to have. That's for sure.
Well, it's like that's everybody. Oh, we got hello Jeff. So what's I love me some C46 Angry Otter 6. What is one thing the C46 does that no other airplane in the world does?
What does it do? Land probably takes like 14,000 pounds, and it can do off-strip work, like when we flew them in Africa and stuff like that, on sand strips and stuff like that. So that's what I would say.
What does the Dash 7 do?
Yeah, but Dash 7 doesn't have the big balloony tires. So it can still haul a load, but it can't go into really, really off-strip stuff like the 46 with the big balloon tires and the 46 tail dragger.
What about Caribou or a Buffalo?
It doesn't have the big enough tires either.
Really?
Yeah.
There we go. You learned and Schroeder flew in Africa
for 2.5 years. Yeah.
2.5 years in Africa with the C46.
Absolutely.
That'd be one good TV show, wouldn't it?
That would be a good episode.
What would you call it? Sand pilots?
Sand pilots, yeah.
Was it mostly sand or was it kind of desert-like?
Deserty.
Deserty,
yeah,
like shrubs and...
Yeah, like when we went west of Sudan, it turned tropical. It was nice and green and lush on that. It was really nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Why can't the C-46 transport passengers?
I shouldn't say it can't. It's not been... Nobody's approved it in Canada. It just... In the FAA, in the States, they can fly in with passengers. But nobody has bothered in Canada to
They used to.
They used to years ago. That's right.
So no one's done it.
No.
Because our 46s are set up for cargo. To set them up with passengers, you would need to do the complete interior, and all the mods that have to be.
Mods,
all the crazy mods. See, cargo, you don't really need. You take off stuff for cargo.
Yeah.
Passengers, gill liner, emergency exits, smoke detection system, other
extra
stuff.
Extra heating. The galleys, the bathrooms. Yeah, there's a lot of weight.
What else is going on here? Did a pressurized C-46 ever fly?
No. That was originally designed, hence the the 8 shape of the fuselage, but no, there was never one never made it to pressurization. Unfortunate.
Could a C-46 ever be turned into a turboprop plane too?
Yes and no. They actually tested it. They built one C-46. And they put, I'm not sure what turbo engine.
Like a Dart or something, eh?
I think it was something like that. But the problem is the turbines aren't responsive enough. So in a crosswind, let's see if we get my cans over here. In a crosswind, the airplane may swing, and with the radial engines, the power comes on relatively fast, where the turbine takes a little time to spool up. So the one that they did test, they had one turbine on one engine on one side. I think it was on the left side, number one. But it crashed because it was just not responsive enough. So they gave up the program, unfortunately.
What about the Gimli C-46? How many hours has it been sitting? I guess it wouldn't be hours, it'd be years.
Yeah, how long is it? It's been sitting since 2009, I guess, eh?
Were you the last person to fly it?
Yeah.
Jeff Schroeder was the last person to fly IBX sitting in Gimli. How did you like it?
It was a great airplane. It's a different type of C-46 than ours. It's a TCAT version, so it's a transport category. It's got different cowlings, different exhaust. It sounds different. I think it sounds nicer, if anything. Bigger flames come out of it. It's got augment. It's very exciting. It's got augment exhaust on it, similar to an Otter. If anybody knows what an Otter Beaver, the old piston banger exhaust type has on it.
So TCAT, which is normally in the world
transport category, yeah.
Yeah, but normally it's like Thundercats or Tiger Cats.
Right.
TCAT actually means transport category.
For the C-46.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, I always thought it meant like Thundercat, but
no,
it was less cool.
But it sounds
Uncle Ronnie's down in. You want to say how Uncle Ronnie's in Florida?
Oh, is he? Absolutely.
He's getting a DC-4 ready. What's going on here? Our buddy Julian. Hey, Julian. Hello.
Which one is that?
What, DC3?
Yeah.
I don't know. It must be...
LFR?
The paint job's really good. See,
All right, well,
LFR.
I'm going back to my schedule.
Oh, we lost. Bye, Jeff Schroeder.
See you guys.
See you later. There we go. Bang. So, one little cool thing here I was going to show you guys that we can do is that I didn't even know it could do until I plugged in my phone is this. Boom. Look at this. Forever or infinite. Holy crap. Hey, Stella.
Hi.
So, like I plugged in my phone now, and I can, like, if I can work this better. See, look how much better, like, I should get a better camera. Look how clear that is. But anyway, so I can use my phone. I just can't figure out how to put it sideways, but I'll figure that out. But we can do, extra angles. Even have somebody somewhere else doing the moderation. Like, we can go pretty high class. There we go. So that's kind of cool little thing that I didn't know existed until there. Oh, what did I do there? Oh, I hit the selfie camera. Okay, let's get back to normal. There we go. So that's kind of cool, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So thank you guys. 625 people watching. 427 likes and 2 dislikes. Julian? No, Julian, you are awesome.
That's right.
There we go. There we go. Can you put the message above your head, not over your face? Like over here? I wonder why. There's something down there? I don't know.
Yeah, our faces are there.
Then you have to go down like this. Like this. There we go.
Do you ride snowmobiles? If so, what kind? What do we have? We have the red one. What is that? You know that. It's a 1995.
Well, 1996 Formula S 380 fan.
Oh my god! Just suddenly on
I have a 1999 MXZ 600. A 99. Geez, that's 21 years old.
Which one is the one I'm driving? The red one.
1996 Formula S 380 fan.
That one.
That one. Yeah.
Sits at the house.
Yeah.
I was actually going to drive it today, but then you said let's do a live stream.
Yeah, so select portrait on phone. I tried that. It didn't work. But anyway, I'll figure out how to make that work. I think it's like we're talking to that about using the phone. Like even if I go like this, it is portrait mode. But it still does that in this mode. But I'll figure it out. Anyway, what's going on here? Look at this one. Mikey, does Buffalo still deliver cargo and the Valley run? Yes, we do. Actually, Jeff does the C46, so it's changed a bit. Normally, Monday, Tuesdays was our biggest day, but now Thursday, Friday's our biggest day. So Monday or tomorrow, we're actually even just sending the King Air. So we're taking the seats out and sending some perishables in the King Air tomorrow to normal miles. But, so yeah, on Ice Pots, Monday, Tuesdays was the biggest days. Same thing. Just switch to Thursday, Fridays. Does that make sense?
Yep. If it's minus 40, do you guys go out and do things for fun, or is it too dangerous? Well, we have Mr. Stooks. Mr. Stooks needs to go out every day on a walk, or 2 walks actually. He does 2 big walks a day. As you usually see on my Facebook or Instagram or whatever, Mr. Stooks dresses up just like we do, and if you cover your face and everything, you're fine. You just shouldn't stay out there for like 5 hours.
This is interesting. It says it's blocking Stella's face. The face. What's blocking? Is something blocking Stella's face? Let me just check. I'm gonna go into YouTube.
How about no? I just check on my phone here.
No, it doesn't look like anything's blocking your face.
No, put the thing. Put some comment there.
How many flights do you guys do a day? Something? No, it does seems to be good. Are we blocking ourselves? No. I don't know. Something weird. Some people are commenting that something's happening. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? It might be this. Hold on. Put some. This. It's like this.
Oh, that's interesting. That's happening?
Is that happening to anyone? Is that what you guys mean?
Was that on Android?
It's on Android in the landscape version. Is that what you mean? With comments over the face?
Yeah, so I guess we just go like this.
Yeah.
Anyway. Sorry about that. I don't know. Anyway, that's news to me.
Good that we have all different kinds of things here that we can test it. Nothing blocking Stella here.
Nothing blocking Stella here. No way. Just bad audio. I wonder, was the audio working?
Maybe I should get like a...
Blue snowball. Blue snowball. Seems the audio is working. Anyway. So. How's you guys' audio? How's everything going on? Where's Scott Blue now? Here's a cool thing. Scott Blue just did a speech at the EAA thing. It was very good. So Scott Blue did an amazing speech. Everybody's loving it. Scott is flying for Summit right now, and also CL415s in Newfoundland. So Scott's doing awesome. Scott is actually was a huge help to ice pilots and taught me how to talk to people. What's this? Look at that. Now I can just... Do you know why Casey Neistat always wears sunglasses? Because he's always checking the frame, right? So, like, say if my frame's right here, I'm looking right here, and so I'm not making eye contact with anybody. But then, so like, there's eye contact. If I go like this, I can look really much anywhere. Like this, I'm totally not looking even at the screen. I can look anywhere.
You didn't even look when you just hit me in the face.
Audio's okay. Audio good here. Okay, everybody. Referring to the overlaying comments, yeah. What's going on here? William is sent me a message here. Hey, William. Oh, see, look, the comments. This is interesting.
I see what's
this
going
is
on.
interesting here. Williamson at home has sent me a message. I'm just waiting for it to airdrop so you guys can see. Some people are doing this. Why hasn't it airdropped? Sending. Oh, maybe because I'm using all the internet for this stuff. Okay, so this is what's going on here. Oh, what's going on here?
That's a birthday cake.
Still working. Still working.
It's loading.
So, there we go. So, like, some people now are seeing the comments right there, which is very strange. Like,
so on my Android, it blocks on the left. On that Apple TV, it blocks on the right.
Yeah, like, see, now it's blocking Stella.
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of like, I don't know. I guess you have to go closer.
No, you would have to go further.
No, closer. You have to come closer to me.
No, I mean backwards.
No, you have
if you go backwards, you just...
Yeah, then we're super
I'm
far
not
away.
gonna sit like this.
And be like, oh, hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. We're here answering your questions. Yeah. That's good.
Put Jasper right here.
Yeah.
Jasper, actually, ever since we had Jasper since he was a little baby kitten. He always loved to sit on people's shoulder like a parrot.
Mm-hmm.
He still does that. To this day, he's big now. Big and huge, but he still does it.
Mikey's cool. Stella's gorgeous.
Thank you.
I don't know if he's telling the truth.
You don't know?
That's
why you
where Julian's asking, where's my father? He was here. We actually had a King Air pop-up charter to go to Fort Smith, so he's working on that right now.
He's probably having lunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stella, enjoy the rest of your birthday. Birthday was yesterday.
Yeah. Today is somebody else's birthday.
Oh, it's my brother's birthday today.
Yes.
It's my brother's birthday today. Actually, here, you got a pen and paper? Here.
Cool.
Or give me a thing there.
You want a pink?
No, not a pink one. Okay, so if anybody's on Twitter, if you are watching this not on your phone or on your phone, I want you to go to Twitter, and my brother's Twitter. I think is this.
I think so, yeah.
Is it? Let me just double check.
Yeah. Do you want me to look real quick?
Yeah, if you look really quick. So if you go to my brother's Twitter, which is at, and this is all little letters, at Roddy027. That's a 0. It's a 0. I think that's how you write 0. Roddy027. Send him a tweet. Go, happy birthday, Rod. There he is right there, Roddy. Is it 027?
It is.
Yeah, Roddy027. Send him a happy birthday. And then if he gets like 4 or 5 at the same time, he'll be like, what's going on? So anyway, that's awesome. Oh, a lot of questions going on. Put the comments over Mikey's head. There we go. Yeah, Roddy027. Yeah, send him a happy birthday or send him a birthday tweet. He's pretty good. Happy birthday to Rod. Rod, big 5-0 next year.
Next year, yeah.
Next year, 49.
This year Buffalo, next year Rod.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh.
Happy birthday, Rod.
Yeah, that says it. So Stella's birthday yesterday. Rod's birthday today.
Yeah.
My
grandpa tomorrow.
Grandpa tomorrow, and Abby King.
And Abby.
Happy birthday, Abby, if you're watching.
Happy birthday, Abby.
And
Grandpa.
And Grandpa. There we go. So, yeah, if anybody sends Rod a happy birthday tweet, that'd be good. That would make his day. My brother hates social media, and the only social media he's on Instagram a bit, but he doesn't use it, is there we go. Is Twitter. So he loves following his hockey stuff. He's got all his hockey things.
What time is it there? It is 3:26 p.m.
Joyce, and happy birthday.
Stella, sweet 16.
That's an awesome thumbnail. I love that.
That's been a while ago, sweet 16.
Yeah. That thumbnail is like if Santa's brother was a bounty hunter. So if you're very naughty, that's who Santa would come send to beat you up. In a good way.
I didn't know there was a Munster in Saskatoon.
Is there?
Is there?
There's everything in Saskatoon.
What? His last name is German too.
Really?
Yeah, his last name is German.
How would you ever guess that last name was German?
It sounds German.
How do you pronounce it?
Fahren schon.
No, it doesn't sound German to me.
It's the same as my mother in 1903.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I'm 1997.
Where's Patches? Patches is at home.
Patches is at home.
Patches is at home. Okay, folks, that's been an hour 17 minutes. We're going to shut her down now. Thank you guys for getting this much. If you want to check it out, there's a Buffalo Airways toque. Why do I always say Buffalo Airways? There's a PlaneSavers toque in the comment section, pinned on top, if you guys really support the channel. Because we lost a lot of revenue this month for doing a big corporation taking our video down. I shouldn't say they didn't take a video. I took the video down under an axe. So if you guys want to support us, check that out. There's also the corporate t-shirt that's in there, blah blah blah. Anyway, thank you guys for coming and joining us for our Sunday. Did you have fun, Stella?
Yes.
I had fun. Jeff Schroeder had fun.
Yes.
Everything was fun. So hi Uncle Ronnie, hi William Spaghetti, everybody watching at home. You guys do an amazing have an amazing day wherever in the world you are. Stay warm, and we'll be seeing you very soon. Episode 39 coming up. Engine news on the Fokker. See you soon. Bye.